All right, we're going to do another little budget ratchet review and teardown. This is of this GrenPRO brand of ratchets. These are sold on GrenPRO's Amazon storefront page. They had this set and just a traditional straight handled ratchet, no comfort grip, but I thought this comfort grip handle was pretty unique looking. It's more of a flat sided, like a narrow profile. This hard yellow plastic with a soft rubber molded over grip on it. But I thought they looked pretty cool. I got these in August of last year. And I'll get these out of the way. I used this 3/8 already. I used this in October to help my sister take some side steps off of her Jeep that were starting to rust. But, I mean, obviously it did fine. It was only 4 bolts, but I grabbed this 3/8 one and threw it in the pack and took it out there. These are the typical proto-style twin pawl design with a fine tooth mechanism in it. We'll take a look at the ball detent. Peening and centering, really good on that. Very little slop in the 1/2 inch. Ball detent looks good. Nice and centered, cripping on it. Very little movement in that guy either. This might be kind of hard to see. That looks pretty good too. We'll take this 1/2 inch one apart and take a look at the insides here. Anytime you see this style of ratchet, you know, you can just assume you're not going to have any back drag, or there'll be very low back drag on every ratchet. These take a number 8 Torx on all 3 screws. These do have blue thread locker on the screws. We'll hold on to our back plate there to keep it from popping off. Give this just a little lift and kick it off to the side. We'll measure this plate thickness here real quick. It's almost 97 thousandths thick, so fairly thick back plate on them. This just got a little bit of light oil in it. It does have a wave washer in the bottom there. We'll bring our anvil up and get a better look at it. Machining looks really good on it. For a budget set of Chinese ratchets, it doesn't look pretty bad. We'll get these springs are really stiff in here. It gives a real nice tactile click. We'll pull one of these springs out. We'll pull this pawl out and take a look at it. So these pawls have kind of a pin built into the end, and that pin will set down in a countersunk hole inside of the main ratchet body. And these do a pretty good job of keeping your freewheeling pawl kind of in place to where it's not so sloppy. These have 5 teeth on them. Let's put this guy back in. Oh, let me get it up here and get it situated again. Just can't do that sitting or looking through the camera lens. Get our pawl back in here. And we'll get our spring back in. We'll collapse the spring. The wider end of the spring is going to go up against the ratchet body. And the smaller diameter of the spring is going to go on the back side of the pawl, and we'll put a finger on there to keep from kicking that pawl out. Machining looks pretty good on them. Seen a lot of these budget ratchets starting to come with wave washers in them to try to take up some of the tolerance slack in them. We'll put our cover back on. It's going to go with this center hole with the chamfer of it facing up. Put our screw back in there. We're going to tighten this thing all the way down and then back it off about half a turn or 3/4 of a turn, whatever it takes to get the switching mechanism to work correctly. That, along with the Loctite, is how these are really designed to work. I'll go through these other ones off camera and lube them up and put some blue thread locker on them. Tighten these back up to tight. Just give them a cinch. And then check for function after you do all that. Yep, real nice tactile click with those springs. I like that. It's pretty nice. Even the 1/4 inch is like that. Pretty decent little set of wrenches, ratchets for 25 bucks or whatever they were, shipped with tax. These 1/2 inch ones, real nice, big and beefy. I like that. Feels real good in the hand with that comfort grip. I didn't think I'd like that at first, but both ways it feels fine. Grabbing it overhand or on the side of it feels good. This GrenPRO logo is just laser etched in there. There's no other markings on the ratchet, or at least on the exterior. Chrome looks really good on it. There's oil for my hands on it all over it, but the chrome looks pretty good on all of them as well. That's surprising, you know, because these came just in a box with each one was just had a plastic cover over each ratchet, but they were all just banging around on each other inside of the box. I'm surprised they didn't get dinged up. But anyway, I seen these late one night and I figured I'd like to get them and see how they did and keep them in the collection if I liked them, you know. But I think they'll be going in the listed cabinet with the rest. They're pretty neat. Alright guys, take care.